Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What, Davey? In it.
Yo.
In it. Danny. In it, Danny.
Hello.
In it, Danny.
Hold on, do I have to turn my cap the other way? Hold on.
Yeah, you do. You have to do it like because where we was out at the weekend, innit?
No, I can't do it. I'm not cool enough.
Well, that hurts, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on this day, the 11th of the 5th, 2015, to a Monday night evening of Drinks and Chips with me, Fairy Boy, my good friend Dan Fosheezy Dillon, and something that looks like Davey. What the hell?
Hello, everyone. Apparently now I qualify to get a DNA 40, courtesy of Matt Garish.
To be fair, Matt was very nice to you, and he did buy you a beard.
He did. He bought me a beard. I don't know where it come from.
It does look like you have a badge on your face.
He looks mildly terrifying, doesn't he? It looks like some sort of predator.
Does my tongue come up?
Ah! Okay, on that note.
Right. No, well, yeah, okay, I'm taking it off.
Grow your own, David. Don't be so lazy.
I can't. That's the whole point. It's like Ridian. I can't grow a beard.
You had a beard. You had the big... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drips and Tips. This week, we're all about the jam that was vape. Roll titles.
Should I get the magic sponge? That's a keeper. Try that again. Oh man. No cheat. And that's a wrap.
And they say this job ages you. I believe we might be proved right.
Yes. This is what happens when you spend an entire weekend with about 4 hours sleep, travelling, going and seeing all these amazing people, but being absolutely, completely knackered. See, you turn into Gandalf. So that's not particularly a bad thing, is it?
Yeah, but Serene McKellen pulled it off, mate, in, well, you don't.
Well,
Danny.
yeah, he's a professional actor.
A professional actor, indeed. Right, guys. We're back from London in our respective areas of the country. That was the weekend that was Vape Jam, something of which we were particularly excited about for our various many myriad reasons, which will become very clear in the next 20 minutes or so. We have a little bit of VT for you tonight, one that I made today and one that was sort of done today, and a lot of stuff was actually done today. But first off, we'll have a little chat. Danny, we'll start with you. You actually worked at the event this weekend, and obviously you saw me and the lads gallivanting up towards you and taking the mick out. How was it for you, mate?
It was bloody busy. It was fun though, you know. I was constantly serving people and constantly serving businesses, and it was good fun. Good meeting loads of people.
Is that it?
Well, that was the thing for me as well, was meeting people. I mean, yeah, we got a lot of free stuff, but it was meeting the people behind the scenes, you know, who you speak to online and you've got a good relationship with, but you've never actually met in person. And then they come up to you and you have a chat with them and you actually see them in person, have a good chat with them and say hi and sit down, have a drink with them. That was the biggest thing for me. That's what I really enjoyed.
The shocking thing is although it was Vape Jam UK, the amount of people that I spoke to that weren't actually from the UK.
Well, yeah, it was worldwide, wasn't it?
It should have been Vape Jam International, wasn't it?
It was Vape Jam International.
It was truly an eye-opening event on how things are done elsewhere. I mean, it was very much an American-styled and themed sort of, well, use the term expo really, because it supersedes event in my eyes a little bit. And as you have all said, you know, meeting people that I've been speaking to, and in some cases for not that long at all, was absolutely amazing. I mean, we had Ian Green come at side alert to us. He's a very sort of diminutive man, very softly spoken kind of guy, but you know, we had a nice, very interesting chat with him, which we'll probably bring up on a future show. And then there's other people that we met from the international set as well. I mean, Dimitri was there and Phil was. I keep calling him Paul.
Why?
I don't know. I'm so glad in the VT we took him and got it right. And Paul, are you ready? My name's not Paul. It's Phil.
No, but I mean, even people like the. One of the things I really enjoyed was the guys from the Mad Alchemists from the States, and they came over and we spoke with them for ages, Andy and I, absolutely ages. Even off their stand, we were stood there and we were chatting away, and I got a Facebook message from them saying we've had a wonderful time in the UK, but by far the best part was meeting you guys. Well, and I thought that, you know, that just got me. That I just thought that was brilliant.
You got a kiss, didn't you?
I got plenty of kisses.
Off of the mad professor himself.
Yeah, even the dude. Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, you got more kisses from blokes than you did women. But anyway, we'll get into that in the next segment after the ads, ladies and gentlemen. But no, it was a truly astounding event. I mean, we obviously covered the business-to-business part as well, which was pretty much. It was quite muted, quite demure, but within 20 minutes there was a haze which must have been about 54 milligram by proof.
Yep.
The atmosphere, literally. Yeah. I mean, you had probably about that much above the deck that wasn't vape. You know, 2.5 inches, like, you know. And
well, didn't they have to open up at the back to another room just to try and get some of the fog to go out? Yeah, and even then, the other room was full.
Yeah, it just didn't work. It just funneled and channeled in. It just had extra space to fill rather than to go. Yeah. So that was the business to business. Imagine what it was like when the punters came in.
When the punters came in, right, I was standing on the stand, obviously, where I was working. It was just a flood of people, literally. We were standing there, and we were just attacked by about 50 people all at once. And that's how we knew the doors were open.
Things they were letting them in drips and drabs. They were literally enough to fill a lift, up, through, down, another lot after a minute or two, up, through, down, up, through, down, up, through, down. And they were coming in drips and drabs, but by Christ, the place filled up so quickly.
Yep.
You know.
Well, look at it. I mean, on the Saturday, on the second day, when it was purely public, when we drove past to get set up and get parked and then get set up, the queue was huge.
It was
going round the corner.
Half a mile, 3/4 of a mile long.
Yeah.
Easy.
It was massive.
The thing is, we're driving along there. It's me, you, Kitson, and Van Basten. We're driving along. We're like, there's so and so. Look, there's so and so. There's so. There's a lot of recognisable faces in there, and friends. You know, and we're just like, damn.
But we've got to say, at this point, with all this, all these people, all these businesses from across the world, the organisation was bang on.
It
Not
was
a thing went wrong. Absolutely brilliant. And so hats off to the organisers. Got to say, fantastic.
Which was Amir and Maria, wasn't it?
Maria, so, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I managed to speak to both of them. In fact, I'm interviewing me at the end of our time on the second day. because we left early on the second day because we was knackered, simply. But I managed to get in for a good little interview, which I'll put together and we'll put out on a show, or maybe even on YouTube as a separate video. But it was super, super slick. I mean, if I'm to have a complaint, which is ironically Davey's favourite thing of the weekend.
Not quite. No.
Well, because you got turned down.
Only 3 times.
I'm not touching you. No. Was the outdated idea of having, we'll call them booth bunnies.
Yeah. There was no need for them. Simple.
There was a lot of flesh on the show. I think who was the company that had the trio of girls going around in those really nice, if brightly coloured mini dresses?
Oh God, was it
company?
Was it Bikini or something like
that?
Oops.
We apologise for that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Technical hitch there.
I can't remember what they were called, but they were the ones that they were dressed quite nicely.
Very demurely, aside from the very bright colours. I mean, they're in the video you'll see in the second half. But there was, I mean, on the Saturday there was a woman literally going around in a leotard and a waistcoat.
Yeah.
That was it. And whilst, yes, it was nice to look at, we have to ask the question, was it absolutely necessary?
It's not necessary at all.
And the other question is, do these people actually know about the product they're trying to tout?
Well, no, they don't, because they're purely employed to
we don't know
people into these. We don't know the fact, but no, if I think we were talking pre-show, if you were to ask one of these booth babes, as we call them, about an e-cig, I don't know, ask him. Behind that counter. Come on, I'll show you where it is.
Alfonso, can you talk to this man about these cigarette things, the funny facts? I didn't really talk to any of them, apart from the girl on the Miami stand, and she seemed quite knowledgeable. But then she was working on the stands.
Yeah, there was one stand, is that the Miami one, where there was, they employed both booth babes and guys.
Yes.
And they were obviously models. Because they were, obviously
very
really good
handsome
looking
people. Very handsome people.
And so they had it covered both ways. But still, it's not necessary.
Well, you see, Space Jam didn't need one because I was on the stand, you see.
No, they needed one, mate, because you were on the stand.
To Space Jam's credit, they did have some very pretty ladies on the stand who did.
On the second day, the dudes hired like 3 people. One was a male model, the other 2 were just friends of the boss's missus, basically.
Well, they didn't hire me. That's just not cricket. You said you was going to look out for a job for me.
One beardy bloke on the stand was enough, unfortunately.
The world of vaping needs more beards. Even women need beards. Savin Cat proved that. Yeah, Savin Cat proved that. Come on.
Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Back on track.
Vape Jam itself, I think, was an absolutely massive success.
Oh God, so total blast.
Everything from the organisation to the companies there, to the products on sale. I think there could have been more hardware.
There should have been a lot more hardware.
Because there was a lot of juice.
Yeah, we've got half of it here.
Yeah, and that's something we'll point out because we didn't actually ask for any freebies. No, in fact, it was only once we did because we were being cheeky. But I will show you. That is all the juice I got. I got so much juice given to me that the rucksacks we were given have split.
Yeah.
They're completely split, so I've had to put in one of those.
I've got next to me here a very, very small selection of the stuff that were literally thrust upon us. And this is just juice. wasn't just juice; it was clothing as well. I mean, I've got 2 hats and about 14 T-shirts.
Yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of T-shirts. I've got a hat in there somewhere, which the kids have pinched. Yeah,
Right.
It was mental the amount of stuff we were given, but that was a bugbear of mine. Is the amount of people who only went for the free stuff? Because on the second day, especially.
Yes.
I noticed a lot of people when we were stood by the exit stairs to go down, and we're there trying to set up right what we're going to do now. We'll go here, we'll do this. The amount of people who just walked in, got some free stuff, and then walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, somebody walking past us, I remember very, very distinctly, was, right, we're here now, where the free at?
Mm.
And one of the first sort of stores you came to as you went through the doors was a Suicide Bunny Cloud Company booth, which admittedly we did rinse. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of stuff, got stickers, T-shirts, and their full range of juice each. But that was a case of we're just like this, nosing about and went, here you go.
Yeah, we didn't ask for anything. We
Well, we did. We
not
did
for that one.
An interview.
Not for that one. Oh yeah, we asked for the interview, but we were just looking at what they've got, and then suddenly these bags of juices given to us. 2 bags. There you go, guys.
Well, enjoy. Off.
Yeah.
Next.
No interview.
To give you an idea of the sort of stuff that was being literally thrust upon people, this has been opened to have a look at earlier, but this is from the Penguin stand. The juice is upside down. There's 15 more bottles of juice in there, plus pipettes.
I've got one too.
Right, that's one of them. This is from the Alchemy store, a set of 10 juices, the entire sort of tea range that they do, which is actually very, very nice. This is one that we did admittedly blag, me and Davey together, the Misty. These are £20 a bottle. And
I think we agreed that you set it up, and then I sealed the deal on that one.
we joint blagged. This is my favourite entire weekend. This is the GQ box. It's a very
I got one of those as well.
Alright. And look at that. 8 bottles, 15ml each, all glass, all very pretty, all very nice, felt lined.
Have you tasted them yet? They are exceptional juices.
You can
They are
smell,
fantastic.
As soon as you
I have
this
gone
box, you can
through.
smell.
I went over to the G2 stand like near the end of the second day. I was over there for like half an hour talking to the guys. And
There you
the
go.
stuff they
I've gone
put in-
through a quarter of the high roller already.
That's the one you were most interested in as well.
Yeah. That's the pineapple one. Lovely. Lovely juice.
But again, it just comes back to this whole sort of thing. A lot of this was not asked for. Yes, we did get a little bit cheeky towards the end and did say anything we can sample. Yes, we did get a fair bit. But there's a lot of people sort of complaining about there was nothing there on the second day for being given away. This was mostly given away during business to business.
Yep.
Right. Get it out there, get it seen, get it tasted, get it on shelves. Most importantly, we have.
I'm just seeing a message from B in chat. Apparently, Facebook already selling free stuff. Yeah,
Doesn't surprise me.
doesn't surprise me at all either.
It's a horrible thing, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, but what really annoyed me as well was there was, there was a main stage there, and so, big TV screens and all that kind of stuff, and then the stage in front, and people were stood there and they were shouting out, and
Davey,
yeah.
I'm going to interrupt. There will be essential bad language in this episode of Drips and Tips, purely just to illustrate points.
Just to illustrate it, that's what I was going to say. I have to apologise for the language here, because they were shouting on the people on the stage with the microphones were shouting at the crowd and telling them to say, "We want free shit," and there was a massive crowd, and they all shouted back, "We want free shit," and we're trying to do an interview with I think it was with Vape Club.
Yes.
And we had to stop the interview because all this was going on behind. And we actually said, there's no need for this kind of language in it.
No.
Why do they have to do that? But there was a huge crowd of people. We want free shit. We want free shit.
Yep.
And so they were throwing bags out. They were throwing T-shirts out and caps and all that stuff.
On that cap note, I want to mention this. with that sort of thing, people jostle, really jostle. And we're stood right on the periphery of things, right on the edge. There's a few stragglers hanging about, and the cat came all the way here to my left, and this girl jumped up to grab it, fumbled it, went straight down on the deck, and two blokes, big blokes, my size and bigger. Now, I'm not a huge man, but, you know, my size and bigger, woof. It was like a pack of rabid animals.
Yep.
Yeah, it was mental, wasn't it?
It was. With that, we'll leave it there. We've got some VT next. It's quite long. It's a little, I think it's just a little over 22 minutes. And it's basically the 2 days as squished in as possible. We'll come back after this with that.
See you in a minute.
Bye-bye.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Award-winning service and products from cloud9vaping.co.uk.
Vapors, Dripper just got 40% bigger. So if you love discovering new e-liquids, tell Dripper what flavours you like and we'll send you 70ml of juice and at least 5 flavours. With a money-back guarantee and free delivery anywhere in Europe, dripper.co.uk.
Joytech UK are proud sponsors of vapetrails.tv.
Well, about, ladies and gentlemen, first things first, I'd like to make a brief apology. There is some language in the following video, not really so much as illustrative, but illustrative nonetheless. I have tried to cut out the majority of it. It has been hastily put together today, so it is a little bit meh in places, but I hope you enjoy. This is the whole... Go on, David.
No, I've just got to point out here, this is mine and Andy's point of view of Vape Jam.
Yeah.
You know, this is... We spent the majority of time together.
Yep.
So we went round and we interviewed people, so this is just our point of view. And it's very quickly put together, so it's, you know,
God, yeah.
it's not a final cut or anything like that.
It is. I've called it the pilot.
Yeah.
It's called Vape Jam Pilot, the actual name of the file. It is very hastily put together, and it is literally as brief as possible an overview of 48 hours in the life of Mina and Fury Boy.
Foofy?
Foofy wasn't there, so only makes a brief appearance and only voiced at the end of the video, David Max. Roll VT.
So we're here in Wolverhampton. We begin our journey and Davey is confused.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Have I not just done that?
Fair showing for 2 adults.
Yeah, but where do you click confirm? There's no confirm.
I don't know. How the hell did he go? We don't want the airport. Exit. Exit down. Have you paid for parking? No, we're trying. Oh shit, even the bloody escalators don't work. Really? Wow, this is cheap. I have to walk down escalators. So there's the exit. I found the exit, Dave. Is there a Dave at the exit, Dave? Do we know what car Dave rides, Dave?
You what?
Do we know what car Dave has, Dave? That's Dave. That's not Dave.
How, Dave?
I don't know.
Well, we're here.
We're in the right place.
We're here. We're outside Birmingham International.
Yeah. That's an overflow car park. There's a lot of cars for this silly hour in the morning.
Do we have a kitten? Do we have a kitten?
No, but we have an overly perfumed woman.
Yes, that stank.
Because seriously, that was like that was
really bad.
over the side of the car park.
But I'll tell you what.
If that's kitten in a Subaru, I swear to God, I'm going home.
That's not kitten in a Subaru.
I want that guy to be kitten.
You know what, though? You know what, though?
Hello.
It's vape time.
I'm Captain Kitson. Seriously, that is just, I am a penis in a car. Look at me, I'm going in and out. In and out. I'm showing off.
I'm showing off how little I can know how
I've broken something. I don't know what I've broke. What have I broke?
What you done?
I don't know. It's not off. It is. It's there. We'll keep it anyway. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. It's all flat. It's cool. It's non-functional. It'll work.
Should we go stand over there?
I just want to know.
There's too many people coming in here. Thinking of the entrance and the vape, and someone will come out and say, "Oh,
I thought there was a bus on a train track there for a second. I like the way that we're walking this way into oncoming traffic.
I was thinking we stand here because that seems to be the entrance.
I've got his number. I reckon I should call him.
Give him a call.
I should call the kitchen. Be right back. Davey's gone for a poop. We're waiting on Kitson. We hope to God we're in the right place. There's a bus stop. A zebra crossing, like right there. We've just been on the phone to Dave. And he reckons he's about 10-15 minutes away on the motorway. I really do hope like hell we're in the right place. I really do. Because reasons. Because we're like on a real tight schedule. I don't know how long it takes me to do a Davey. And that could be anywhere and up to including half an hour. High hopes for this mission in the car of Kitson.
It'll be alright. It's got loads of airbags.
It's got loads of airbags. How do you feel?
This is gonna be fun.
On the road to Vape Jam. Drawing.
Had no sleep.
Oh. Professional internet idiots. Davey on the phone there to the car parking attendant, who was a right Mardy moo. Other Dave doing something with something, and there's Mark doing stuff.
Oh, good.
And Matt. Hello, Matt. How the devil are you?
Fine.
Back to Davey. Still on hold.
Still on hold.
With the world's worst on hold music.
Worst customers. Hey, help us, Dave. I can do a time lapse. You can do what you want. I'll tell you what.
If it helps, Dave, I can do a striptease. Hi. We're famous. Do you know what we should do, Davey, later on? We should do a whole Waynesville thing. You're like, today. Rock.
Not the extreme close-up.
Why not? You suck.
Yeah,
you officially suck. Huh? Vaporize, they're over there. We got to look out for the Vape Sense boys, Spar Vapes. There was another one. I can't remember for toffee who it is.
Look at this. I mean, this is cool.
This is all shades of awesome. This is cool. Get in there, man. Oh, you wussed out, dude. You wussed it. Oh my god, you're such.
I've got to wait. 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 She's a flavor.
Look who it ain't. Look who it ain't.
Oh my god, it's a lonely stranger.
Here it is. Here it is. It's the faux shiz. What's up, bro?
Too bad. Busy, man.
You're busy.
Very busy. Very, very.
We spent the last hour setting up, but
So you can great, isn't it? It's great.
I feel woefully inadequate now.
All I've got the camera is literally that.
Hey, it's Sony, at least we're cool.
That is it. My phone, I can record. Got my phone, you see? Got my phone.
You're just a massive bell, so. He's going in for his challenge. He's got to get a kiss off of every vape crew. I'll leave you to that. Go, go. It's amazing. Cheers, girls. Thank you very much. This is vaguely reminiscent of another meet.
First impressions, this is bloody impressive.
Seriously impressive.
You know, everything here, you got people from all over the world. I mean, Marco's just been talking to someone from Miami. There's people from everywhere, and it's absolutely brilliant, and this is only the beginning. So when the public comes in,
This is gonna get heaving.
It's gonna get huge. I can't wait.
Heaving. I cannot.
So, from that, I think you can see how big this actually is.
That's crazy huge.
We've had a big walk round. There's what? There must be 50 different stalls here.
The official count, what, 52, 54?
Yeah, something like that. And
Maybe 56.
It's massive and it's huge. Just still an hour to go until the public comes in. It's already packed out. People want to do business with each other. All looking around all the various
Joyous times, man. Vape Fest 2030. Where we met.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
It's not quite as packed.
Not yet.
That's going to change.
Yeah.
Because, well, literally in an hour's time, at 12 o'clock, this place is going to get crazy. Okay, now, I can tell you now, there's some beautiful women walking about. Obviously, you've got your trolley police.
Stuart, going to see Facebook on.
How's it going, man? Just doing a quick piece of camera.
No worries. Listen, see if you wanted
We'll come over in a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
That was Stuart Ferguson from Vaporized.
And we will be going to speak to
camera
in a bit. Cheeky. Couldn't you see we were doing something?
Hang on.
Press.
Press. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
We've got our system today, but seriously, this place is going to go off the chain in about an hour.
Yeah. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've already spoken to a lot of people. I've already got kisses from several girls.
And here's me, monkey behind the camera.
Yeah.
I think I've got a bum deal in this.
Yeah. Didn't get to find water.
Yes, you did. Yes. However, we've got to go and see the cute.
Miami?
Yeah. She's hot. Anyway,
So, enough of our male privilege. Should we carry on and do this?
I think we should go and see the guys over at Vaporized. We promised them, well, I said, yeah, we'll talk to you. So let's go, let's cut off and do that. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Go.
Ready?
Mad Professor right there in the background looking really unimpressed.
There we go. How about that?
So it's the morning after.
I don't know how to put this, but damn, I'm tired. Still, a good night's sleep. I'm going back for more. This is pooping.
So where are we then, DV?
We are back at Vape Jam. It is day 2 and it is absolutely rammed already.
And it's
the
what?
queues.
9:15.
9:15. The queue outside is ridiculous. You can see the people teeming out of the elevators.
Yeah, they're letting them in sporadically, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, shall we head up this way where it's a bit clear? And then we'll walk around. It's a suicide bunny. Well, we rinsed that yesterday, didn't we?
We did. We did. But yeah, you can see it's a bit quieter down there.
Don't talk away from the camera, Davey.
Yeah, it's a bit quieter down here at the moment. But people coming in all the time. If you look back there, you can still see coming in.
If I look back there, yeah.
Got a kiss up here yesterday.
Oh, so roving reporter says, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm building a coil.
That's really interesting.
Is that bro? Who's it? Newest member of the team, Ridian man. Hello, Barton at Velcro Taco Bell. Aim wins a bloody Davis.
Fingers of steel, boy. Fingers of steel. Hi. I'll have a kiss on the cheek. Mr. Diddley, yes. I got given this box. Excellent. I got given it. Excellent. Would you care to take a look inside and see what you think? I haven't used it yet.
Yes.
Because I then put batteries in it.
Yes.
Just in case. What do you think? Is it usable, or do you want to take it away, have a play with it, and see what you think?
We can have a play.
Yes. Do you want to run the camera for me?
Nice one.
We got to play.
We got to play.
We've got to do it play time. Do you want to run the camera for me?
Yes. Cheers, Dimmers. Cheers, Lewis. What? Who is it? Liam. This is Liam Bryan. What's up, fella?
It's cool. It's cool.
Animated and everything.
It's an interesting thing, isn't it?
Interesting. Davey Mallet.
Hello. Mr. Phil Sardo. Hello. Vape Trails on TV. How you doing, mate? Very good. Fantastic.
So it's the coming home video. We're done now with Vape Jam. There's my co-host and partner in crime, vaping away.
Hello.
We got some toys and some prezzies and stuff. I got more than enough juice to see me through for about 2 days. Dave here has been very gracious in driving us home.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, David Kitson. Thank you, Davey. He's a lovely man.
It's alright. I like being taken advantage of.
Oh, dude, you offered.
I did.
Bitch! Oh, I did. He did offer. And we are very grateful. Very grateful.
It was when they started crying and begging.
You said you'd never take David Kitson, you terrible man.
It's got to be said though, we are all knackered.
Fudged, mate.
But we have had such a good time.
It has been fun. I really, really enjoyed the weekend. But we'll talk about that on the actual live show.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad because I've enjoyed spending time with the lads and the other lads as well. And we never did get the whole team picture.
Yeah, it would have been pretty horrible though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So we're now in. He said it, Mr. Dawn. He said it, not me. Him there in the back.
He's been taking the piss out of me all weekend, so solid.
Right. We've all been taking the piss out of you all weekend.
But I got lots of kisses, so.
Not off me, I hasten to add.
Actually, Dave was quite tame with Dave.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, you.
In what way?
I thought you'd ripped the piss out of him a bit.
No! I get upset.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's been good. We're running out of memory. So, doodle pip from Vape Jam.
Goodbye.
And that was Vape Jam. If we could take the ads and we'll come back.
LP Vape, UK purveyor of e-cigarettes and e-liquids. Proud sponsors of Vaping Entertainment on Vapor Trails TV.
RY4 Radio.
Right, first things first, I'd like to apologise for my lack of muting during adverts. So hearing my terrible table drumming. Very, very sorry about that. And also I'd like to apologise for the amount of swearing I missed out on that video. But hopefully that will give you a vague idea, especially the part when we're talking about the free Shiznit bit. you saw for yourself there, that was only a very, very brief snippet of how sort of animalistic people were getting with stuff being thrown at them.
Yeah.
You know,
there was the one story. Someone threw a glass bottle off stage. It hit someone in the eye.
Really?
Really?
From what I've heard, yeah.
Why?
Jeez.
Hey, this is a great idea. Here's some free shizzle dizzle. Have a bowl.
He definitely got his free shiznit.
He certainly did.
Mm.
And
no, the thing is, I mean, that was just a you know, an example of what was going on there, and that's just from mine and Andy's point of view.
Oh yeah.
So it's a rough cut, and we've got so much more footage coming up.
Indeed.
We've got Matt's stuff coming up. We've got Dave Dawn's stuff coming up. Dave Kitson's stuff coming up. So.
Do we have enough time to run the Global Vapor stuff? If we can get a yes or no in the chat, please, that'd be fab. Whilst we're doing that, right, okay, let's do that now then. Let's have the Global. This was a very interesting little machine that was... you'll see it in the video. Roll the VT, please.
Yeah, run this one.
Hey guys, David here at Vape Jam. And we're with Global Vaping.
Global Vaping. So,
your name is?
My name's Alistair Wood.
Nice to meet you. So, can you explain to us exactly what this is?
So, this was developed primarily for the retail sector, for the shop owners. A lot of shop owners now, they're doing their own mixing. Of course, there's a lot of issues with that. There's a lot of issues with accuracy, a lot of issues with syringes and time consuming and conversion charts and what have you. So we developed it for those shops really, to save them the time and the effort doing the mixing by themselves. And what it is, it's a simple user interface touchscreen system. It allows you to operate the machine totally from the touchscreen. It allows you to select bottle sizes, 10, 20, 30 ml. It then allows you to select your flavour, your nicotine content, your flavour content, your PG and VG ratio. So everybody wants something different. You see, you get a lot of customers, I love that flavour, I'd love it if it had a bit more VG in it.
Yeah.
Now, what the shop owner has to do, he has to go to the back, take his time out and put more VG into this mix, you know, and you're only relying on how accurate somebody's eye is. So with this, it allows full total control, total accuracy. It works on a pay-as-you-go system, so there's no capital outlay. It works on credits, just like a mobile phone top-up. So you ring us, we give you a 9-digit code, you punch the code into the machine through the touchscreen. That gives you so many credits, and it's as simple as that. You dial in what your specific needs are. So your bottle, we'll do a quick demonstration here. So we've got fruit salad, for example, we'll have 10% flavour. We'll have 10 milligram of nicotine and we'll do a 50-50 mix. So we can see we've got exact user requirements here, whatever percentage you would like it at. We then come onto the fill screen. The fill screen will then tell you how much nicotine, how much PG and how much VG it's dispensing into the bottle. Then press go.
Simple as that?
Simple as that. It literally starts to fill. You see the bottle start to fill down there.
So this sort of thing will be really good with the requirements, you know, trying to get everything spot on.
That's it, it's
so
completely accurate.
Yeah.
Completely accurate, 100%, fully automated. The user only has to touch the touchscreen. Then take your bottle. Then take the small gauge, again, no measuring. Take your flavour, whatever flavour it might be. You then fill to the fill line. That is now exactly 10 millilitres. Take your lid. Sorry about the shaky hands.
Don't worry about it, man.
Take your lid, put your lid on. It's now printed out a label.
Oh, that's automatically done as well?
That's automatically done. It prints out your nicotine content, your PG-VG ratio. It can print out your shop name. It can print out your email address on it. And obviously all the statutory health and safety warnings.
So this is also fantastic for online businesses as well.
Yep, great for online businesses. Those online businesses just starting up.
Yeah.
They're doing their own mixing in the kitchen, what have you.
Which we don't want people doing.
Which we don't want people doing.
Yeah.
It's not regulated, it's not safe, nicotine's an irritant. Whereas this, you've got total control from a touchscreen. And there's your exact Required measurement, fruit salad, 50-50, 10 milligram.
That's perfect. Thank you
Job
very
done.
much.
No worries.
Thanks very much for that.
Thanks very much,
Cheers.
boss. Cheers.
I'm good. Hey guys, David here at Vape Jam. And
What a wicked piece of kit.
Absolutely fantastic, and I can tell you now, the juice was lovely.
I can tell you now, the juice is lovely. I got them to make me a custard.
Well, I've gone through half of the banana caramel cookie.
You've gone through half?
Yeah. More than half of that.
I've nearly finished.
Yeah, I'm about the same on that. But the amount of other juice I've gone through as well. But no, that is such a brilliant thing, especially now with all these regulations and all the stuff that's kicking around at the moment that we need to get on top of.
It is definitely a kick in the toodles for anybody going, well, your hand methods are unreliable. It's like, well, actually, we've got an affordable solution now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, what got me as well was the pay-as-you-go system.
Yeah.
So that if you're a small business and you only need like 100 bottles, then you only pay for 100 bottles. You don't have to buy the whole machine. You get that code, you put that code in, and it's done. And it's all spot on.
I mean, let's just mention right now, the idea is in its infancy. That was either a prototype or...
That's the prototype, yeah.
I can tell you now it works. It works very, very well. The flavourings they used were lovely. But it to me is a step in the right direction in terms of a lot of things. It negates human error, if you will. Unless, of course, they screw up with how much VG. Oh, I want 80-20 as I got, and you had 50-50. It's very, very clear, very, very simple to use. I will say now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go over just a little bit tonight, purely because of the amount of video. So, guys, final thoughts on Vape Jam. Danny, let's start with you from a business point of view.
For us, it was a great success. I mean, we were so busy constantly for the whole of the 2 days, just constantly a flow of people. We gave away thousands of bottles of juice. And I'd just like to thank everybody that came and saw us at the Space Jam stand. You guys turning up and just coming to speak to us, made the show what it was. It was just a great show. Glad to met you all, and let's all do it again at Vape Fest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So do you think that's reflected for every other business that was there? I mean, the ones we talked to seem to be doing roaring trade.
Every other vendor I spoke to at that show had a great show, and they compared it, rightly so they should. They compared it to US shows.
I can say, sorry to butt in there, Danny. I spoke to Phil and Dimitri and asked them how it compares to the US shows, and they both said it's completely on a par, and everyone is walking around, they're smiling, and they're having a good time.
Yep.
And they loved it. They absolutely
One of
loved
my
it.
favourite quotes of theirs was, if we hadn't have given up smoking and taken up the vape, none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
None of us would have met, none of us would have gotten together, become friends, none of us would have gotten together and become workmates, none of us would have gotten together and created this wonderful industry. That was one of the things I would definitely take away from those two. Davey.
Yeah, well, the best thing for me was, like I said, right at the beginning of the show, meeting people who I've chatted to online for a few years. I'm coming up to 3 years vaping now, and meeting you, Danny, for the first time. Did
I meet you? I don't remember.
Yeah, he was a little midget thing that was.
Yeah, it was that tiny thing.
It's like a child someone had brought in.
Yeah, no, I've only got a daughter, mate. I've got a son.
I was the gnome. I just needed the hat. That's what we'll do for next week's intro.
Yeah.
But meeting up with a team again, and meeting all these people from around the world, like meeting and the Mad Alchemist people. There was that big blow-up tent with the French people in it. I can't remember their names now.
Smoke, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And then obviously meeting B, meeting Meg, meeting all these people everywhere, and that for me was the highlight. And it's been brilliant.
For me, the highlight was as you said, meeting people that I've been speaking to for years and even working with in a roundabout way. I used to do the sick juice challenges with a man called Darren Stone. I've spoken to him many times via text chat. I've spoken to him a few times via very short video chats. But I actually had the chance to meet the guy, give him a bro hug, and talk to him. Now, he had a bit of a rough time leading up to Vape Jam, and Vape Jam was a thing that put a real genuine, happy, heartfelt smile on his face. And that was the thing for me, seeing all these people together in an atmosphere like what you're seeing here in my tiny little room, right? A good vapey atmosphere, everybody running around with smiles on their faces, being involved in that, seeing even this Americanized, cloud chasing, vape hungry people just running around with smiles on their faces. After a while, I stopped seeing the things that annoyed me.
Yeah.
And it just totally became a jamboree of people getting together in the name of vape.
It was. That I agree with that, where you started to forget that it was just people getting freebies. But what really did annoy me was with the, again, I apologise for the language, we want free shit people. And buggering off. When the NNA came on, VIP came on, and you know they're trying to talk serious stuff, and this is the stuff we need to be getting out there. When they're talking serious stuff, these guys just bugger off, and they don't want to listen to it. And these are the people that we need to be bringing in.
I remember sauntering up to, because we ended up talking to a few people on important business, like serious business sort of stuff, you know. Political, financial, industrial stuff, and we're like, damn, we're late, we need to go and see what's going on. And seeing that rabid sort of mob of people wanting free stuff just dissipate, and then seeing somebody I want to listen to, and everybody needs to listen to, with just us in front of them, was a bit saddening. Yeah. However, on the whole, they were given a platform.
Yeah.
They spoke, and they spoke well.
All in all, I have to say it has been a fantastic weekend, and we've got to tell everyone that watches the shows how much is coming up, because that was a snippet. What you've seen there is a snippet of what we've got. Because
Sorry, I've got a phone going off somewhere, guys. I'm just going to mute.
Yeah, you mute yourself. We've got everyone who was there has taken some footage. So tomorrow night you will have Vape Scene with Marco and Gary, and they've got their own footage. And then on Wednesday, I have lost track of the days. Who's on Wednesday?
Matt. You know the bloke.
It is Matt. You're that big guy, the one with the beard, isn't it?
Yeah,
the one with the beard.
Bloke who's sat in the hangout right now.
Yeah, the one who's supposed to be making me a 3D printed.
One of these
mod stand things. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. So Matt's got his footage, and then of course on Thursday you've got Dave Dawn and I think Keith with his top pocket, and he's got his footage.
The quote from
I hope you can appreciate. Sorry, Andy. Before you say anything there, I just want to jump in and say we've literally had 1.5 days to put some footage together to show you tonight, so it's not the final cut.
Oh God,
there's going to be a lot more coming out. It's going to look a lot better.
Well, let's face it, we are the heels. That's
Yeah.
what I've said all weekend. We are the heels.
But it has been a fantastic weekend, and I want to thank everyone who was there. I want to thank just everyone, every vapor around the world who is supporting this kind of thing, because there's a lot more coming up as well, isn't there?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, we've got the Birmingham Expo, we've got Harrogate, we've got Vape Sense, just to name Vape Sense, Vape Fest.
Yeah, see, you can screw up too.
Oh, I'll do it all the time, mate. I'll do it all the time. I just did it by ignoring that phone call. It was the wife. I've got to say, the standout quote though for me of the weekend is nothing even industry related. It's not even vapetainment related. It's just Dave Dawn being Dave Dawn. I caught him wistfully looking like this into the middle distance, hand on his camera. I said, "All right, Chief." So I sit down opposite him. He goes, "You know what? I'm absolutely, totally in love with 4K." I really didn't know what to say to that. But fair play. Once again, thank you everybody for listening to us waffle. It was an amazing weekend. Love to do it again. For me, being into that sort of level of the lifestyle, if you will, and it is a lifestyle now, let's admit it, I had a blind. I am now going to go and sleep until next Monday.
Yes, I'm next Monday. Hopefully, this stuff will have downloaded all the videos, so I can do some editing as well.
You've got the Thursday night footage as well. When I arrived at your place to sort of crack on.
Oh, the pre-Vape Jam stuff. Yeah.
Yes. All we're going to say about that is Skype.
Yes.
Danny,
yes.
Would you like to wrap it up with your goodbyes, mate?
Goodbye.
And that's the enigmatic, effervescent, brutalicious, bountiful. No, Sab's going to kill me for saying that. That's
Brutalicious?
Yeah, you got a big ass.
All right, shut up. Right.
Takes a lot of
There
work
we go.
to keep that up, you know.
Davey.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will have a lot better video coming up for you soon. We've got a lot of interviews with vendors and from the public, and you know, it really is a big event. It's the first of its kind in the UK, so we are going to be covering it a lot. But
David,
it's worth it.
I asked you
It's
to
worth
say
it.
goodbye to the people.
I am saying goodbye, mate.
Well, hurry up then!
I am saying goodbye. I'm thanking them, I'm saying how good it was, and that we have to make sure it happens again next year.
Totally.
So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Fury Boy. He has been Mina Malik. That's been Danfo Sheezy. This has been Drips and Tips. I want to say one last little piece on our middle video there. At the very end of it, didn't everybody ever reckon that Mina seemed like he did a booster seat? Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye!
Goodbye!